So next we have is SARSA algorithm. Okay, so SARSA is a on policy reinforcement learning algorithm used to learn the optimal policy for MDPs. Okay, so it updates the Q values of state action pair based on the expected future reward of taking an action in a current state and the following a specific policy. So what is SARSA stands for? So SARSA stands for state action reward state action. Okay, which refers to the sequence of event that occur during each time step of the algorithm. So SARSA is often used in environments where action have immediate consequences and the agent must consider the impact of its action on the immediate future. So the SARSA is like on policy temporal difference algorithm used in reinforcement learning to learn a policy by estimating the Q value function. So it is used when the agent has to interact with the environment to learn the optimal policy. So it works by starting with a initial state, taking action based on the current policy. So the agent then observe the reward and the resulting state and update the Q values for a state action pair that was just taken. So the key difference between the SARSA and the Q learning, that is another temporal difference algorithm, is that SARSA learned a policy that takes the uncertainty of the current policy into account, while Q learning learn a policy that assume the optimal policy is followed. So SARSA is generally used in environment where the agent need to interact with the environment to learn the optimal policy, and the optimal policy is not fixed or known in advance. So it can also handle stochastic environment where the reward and the next state is not fully deterministic. Okay, so let's understand how basically it works. Okay, so basically the first thing that we do is initializing the Q value table to arbitrary values, or we can say zeros. We set the initial state, and then we choose the action using the exploration or exploitation policy like epsilon greedy. Okay, and then we take the chosen action and observe the next state and reward. Followed by that, we choose the next action using the same exploration exploitation policy and update the Q value of previous state action pair using the observed reward and the estimated value of next state action pair. And then we set the current state and action to the next state and action, and we repeat until convergence, or you can say a predefined number of episodes. So this is how I mean the whole working of SARSA and how it is different from other temporal difference algorithms like Q learning. So let's see the implementation in Python and better visualize it thoroughly. Okay.